No, probably don't go right. Hey, yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome to the stream. How's everybody doing out there today? Are we alright, are we? Are we alright? It's good to see ya, guys. Just to let you know, pinned comments on both chats. Video uploaded today. Check it out. We're getting some schmexy rewards for getting, Wuthering Waves getting nominated for a Mobile Game of the Year at the Game Awards. Which, beyond the actual rewards, is pretty big in itself. You know, probably the most prestigious Game Awards ceremony. Get a lot of eyes on the game as well. It'd be cool if they won and they announced something for PlayStation as well. That'd be dope. But anyway, how are we doing? Hopefully you're all well. It's good to see ya. We're back at it, guys. We're going to play some more Wuthering Waves. I do apologise for being a little bit late today. Had some bits and pieces to do, made me run a little bit late. I was late getting to the gym today because it snowed quite heavily by me today. So, of course, the traffic was ridiculous. It took me like an hour to get back from dropping Rosie off to the gym, which it usually takes me about 15 minutes. So, yeah, training session went over a little bit. Just a little bit. But let's get things started, shall we? Let's get it started. How is everybody, guys? It's good to see ya. It's good to see ya. So yeah, man, snowed quite heavy today. It was nice though. It's Christmassy, you know what I mean? It doesn't seem to be sticky now though. I don't know if the temperature's come up a bit. It's like melting quite a lot. But yeah, it was proper snow. I think it might still be actually. But yeah, traffic was a pain in the arse this morning, getting Rosie to work. What are we doing anyway though? Yo, Neo, what's going on? Jamie, welcome to the stream. Vez, hello everybody. Just watch your latest video. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. Watch or win and get Zhangli. Right? Here's Yao for free again. Well, oh. I wonder what we will get, because I genuinely didn't expect rewards for just getting nominated, you know? I know it's kind of Kuro's MO, but I didn't think we would. Again, though, as I was saying, I don't think, because I mentioned this before, winning a Game of the Year award isn't going to make other companies follow suit in regards to business practice, but it'll be a really, really good thing for Kuro, I think, this film. Massive stage, you know, if they can win, which we'll see, you know, if they have, you know, they get to receive the award up on stage or something like that, it'd be a good way to pimp out the game. You never know. There's going to be a lot of console people watching. Because I've noticed that when it comes to the Game Awards, console players seem to be quite heavily invested, more than PC players, into the award ceremonies. So, because for one, I think over the last few years, it's been used as a beating stick to beat each other with, like, well, PlayStation's been winning. I don't think Xbox has won a Game of the Year now for, like, I don't know, like something like 14 years or something like that. But it's been like a stick for the PvP in the console space. So there'll be a lot of console players there. And I don't think that many really know about Wuthering Waves, if I'm honest. They know Zenly, because like, I watch creators, and I watch some podcasts, and they're mainly console gamers, and they know ZZZ. They probably know AFK Journey. They're gonna know Pokemon, but I don't think so many know about Wuthering Waves. So, you know, be a good bit of advertisement. I think it's a big stage, isn't it? Big Western stage as well. So it's good to see. I'll take free. I'll take it. I'll take it. Do you know what I'd like? I'd like, instead of something free, which I'll take some free stuff, right? But like if they did like a little event as a celebratory event where it lasted for like a week or two, and it was just had a bunch of little events and little games to do and some, you know, combat stuff, potentially some little mini games, you know, kind of how you saw on like how he's on Solo Leveling Rise, those sort of things, as just to like, let's craft something specifically for that. That'd be kind of cool, I think. I'd like to see something like that where we could get free stuff, but we can get involved with the whole event as well, like, and then if they wanted to chuck something else out there as well, they could, I guess. But I think it'd be a good way to get people to engage with the game also. I was doing forges this morning in over 51k damage, and he's only level 8 and he's not fully built yet. Let's go. Let's go. I do need to get him built up. Yeah, today we're going to start to concentrate on individual echoes. I think I might start to try and build up some of Sanhua's echoes. I'm not going to go apeshit and try and build up the entire watch. We're going to concentrate on 1 or 2 echoes and just keep rolling them ones, because I want as much energy regen as I can, because I've got about 167, 170% regen at the minute, which is really good. But obviously, if I can get the same sort of stats on the Moonlit Clouds as well, we're getting even more. Plus, we're getting the extra damage on the outro as well. So, you know, all good for Camellia, because that's really, it's all I want Sanhua to be doing, to be fair. Obviously, I want her to be able to at least do a little bit of something when she's on field, but I don't even care, because, you know, we're at the point, even now, we're on field, we're off field within a couple of seconds, so, you know, just do a rotation of a ult, a heavy attack thing, hit a skill, heavy attack, echo, and then we're off field. So if we can make that a little bit quicker, I'm happy with that, and then get the extra. It's more the buff on the outro that I'm looking for, because our energy regen's fine. I just want that extra damage on the outro as well, so we can just keep stacking all that damage into Camellia, basically. That's the plan, anyway. How's it going as well, Jamie? Did I say hello to you, Jamie? Apologies if I didn't. I think I did. Shout to you as well, Vez. Appreciate you stopping by. If you build more, from what I understand, Moonlit is his best build to buff Gian. Yeah, it makes sense, because you're getting that outro damage buff as well, aren't you? Yeah. Really, those are the sort of, personally, the way I prefer, especially when you got somebody like, because Camellia and both Gianna, like, they're proper hyper carries, aren't they? Now, obviously, you can do quick switching and stuff if you want. You can work it in. I've even seen some people doing it with Camellia, to be fair. Or it's about getting them on field and letting them get to town, isn't it? So you just want everything to just flow into them, really. You don't even want to be, well, personally for me, I don't even want to see them as like a sub-DPS where they're actually trying to do damage as well as buff. I just want the buff and fuck them off, really. Just get in, get out, you know? How'd you wait? Oh, did ya? Twitch loves to front load the ads on the streams. I've got it set up to reduce them as much as possible. Yeah. Yeah. Where is everybody anyway, though, guys? Good to see us. Yeah, it's good news, isn't it, man? You know. I think it's good news anyway. As I said in the video, seeing Kuro get some recognition to me is a big thing, because I think they're a really good developer. And I wasn't even being facetious when I was saying, like, in the video, like, you know, because like when I was younger, you know, developers like BioWare, Bethesda, they were like developers where you were like, you know, these are like cream of the crop kind of guys. Now I'm not directly comparing Kuro in that regard, but it's like, you know, that trust that you got. I'm like, I kind of trust Kuro are gonna come good on a lot of stuff. I get that sort of vibe from Kuro. You can tell there's definitely a passion there. You know, the sort of passion that you can see exudes from a company like CD Projekt Red. And you don't get that much nowadays, do you? It's nice to see in this corporatized world of gaming that there's some people out there who just really want to make good stuff. Whether it's the most successful game ever, that's not their mission. Their mission is to make an enjoyable experience for the fan base. So I appreciate that. I must admit though, I don't know what the fuck that Malaxo is. I ain't got a clue what that is. Well, I'll tell a lie. I did look up what it was before I got live. It's a card game. I don't know what the fuck it is, so I'll just skip through the video. It doesn't look interesting to me. But I must admit, you know, some stiff competition. Obviously, Zenless, we know Zenless. And AFK Journey, I think he's going to be competition as well. But yo, you know the Pokemon TCG game? It's kind of good, man. I have been playing a bunch of it recently. It's quite free to play friendly as well. And it's just a good time, you know. Obviously, if you like Pokemon, you're gonna like it, you know what I mean? But yeah, it is addictive opening packs, of course. It's kind of made me want to get back into collecting packs again, but Rosie said I can't. She's like me spending more money on some bullshit. So I was like, oh, okay. Maybe I'll twist her arm one of the days and I'll start getting some again, maybe. Yeah, it's kind of cool. Yeah, I'll show you. Get Shadow. It's an indie game, I think, which is really good for an indie game. Yeah, I was looking at it. It's like it's some sort of card game. Like I don't know exactly how it works. Like, but yeah, man. Pokemon TCG. It's actually kind of cool. If you open a pack, let's do some Gamba. We do some Gamba. Let's do it. Traitor, right? Or can I do it from this side? I don't know if I can. I ain't gonna be able to, am I? And obviously, you know, got a Dragonair, okay. We got a Sizzy PT. Like these newer Pokemon, I ain't got a fucking clue with them really, because like you know what, got Eradicate, OG, a Petilil. See, like some of these new ones, I'm like, I don't know, you know. Ooh, we got an Articuno shiny. Let's go. You're gonna react to reaction content again? Yeah, I don't mind. We can react to somebody reacting to somebody else reacting to something if you want. Go full circle. I don't know if anybody's seen that, the meme. Well, it's not really a meme. It's like a video of all like the American news outlets all parroting the same audio. And then it just gets to the point where it's like just a wall of the same messages. Get a video like that where there's nothing in the background. It's just face cams, you know? It's just face cams. Me close Pokemon because it's playing through my headset. Yeah, it's kind of good though. I think it's worth the download. The battle system's fun, obviously. It's Pokemon, you know? Which is always fun in my opinion. But you can play against people as well. You can play against AI also. You know, get yourself built up. I'm just trying to build my decks at the moment because I'll probably get battered if I go up against people. Because like I see people's decks and I'm just like, yeah, shit. I will get mauled if I try and fight that dude. You know, you can log into the launcher, right? What do you mean? Meta reaction, let's go. And selling cards in it. So bias aside, who do you think will win the game of the year? Because I don't know how... I don't know how it's like separated with the Game Awards. I know we've like that gaming on phone, unless it's the community one. 50% is for the jury, 20% is for like the team on the website, and then 30% is the audience. So I don't know. Is it something similar? Is there like a jury with the gaming awards and that represents a majority? I'm not 100% sure on that. So like obviously you got to take into account the. If it's entirely community-based, the biggest community is probably going to be the one that wins, isn't he? You know? And even the players who don't play Zenless Zone Zero, you know, the Genshin players and the Star Rail players, You know what they're gonna do. You know what they're gonna do. They're gonna be like, yo, just to fuck. Just to fuck with the wooer community. They're gonna go and vote ZZZ, aren't they? You know, just to try and piss people off. Which, you know what, I'm kind of here for the drama. Like, I'll be here. All the non-gacha players are voting Balatro and ZZZ because it's more. Yeah, that's the thing. Like I say, there's a couple of podcasts I'll watch and they like console gamers. And like, there was another Game Awards announced. I think it might have been the Gaming on Phone actually, or it was another one. And they were going through the categories and then mentioned ZZZ and Wuthering Waves, and like a couple of them on the panel straight away was like, oh yeah, that's ZZZ. Yeah, I've seen that. Like, you know, none of them really said the same thing about Wuthering Waves. So like, it's true. You know, it's got the recognition, hasn't it? The IP recognition, the brand recognition. I honestly can't imagine Wuthering Waves winning. In Wooer folder, there's an exe that logs into your game, automatically starts a game mode. Oh, okay, yeah. IGN gave Wooer a 7 and Genshin a 9, so it's cooked. Yeah, but you know, fucking IGN, they're fucking idiots. You know what I mean? But I guess it kind of, well, I don't know if it does represent like the wider audience, because like everybody hates IGN's reviews, don't they? They are a meme because they're fucking stupid. Positive thoughts. We're gonna win and get Zhangli out for free. Bro's gonna make content on the drama for quick views. Straight up, farm that shit. To be fair, because the lineup is stacked and Hoya won with Genshin and HSR. Yeah, actually, let's have a look. I'm curious, actually. I don't want to be fucking around too long because I'm late to get live. It's 2 o'clock and I do want to get onto the game. So you get a vote for each category, do you? Okay, player's choice, round 1, round 2, round 3. How does the voting work, though? That's what I'm curious about. Can I co-stream? Can I attend the Game Awards in person? Can I expect to show the awards process? Ever nominees selected. Why do you... Oh, so there is a jury then. Given the sheer number of games released each year, as well as the extended time required to fully evaluate products, a voting outlet approach allows for the widest possible critical assessment. A ballot submitted to the Game Awards represents the collective opinion of an entire outlet. Okay, winners are determined by a blended vote between a jury 90% and a public voting of 10%. So, that definitely gives Wuthering Waves a lot more of a chance. Because there's a vote, the jury's taking up 9 of 10 votes, which is incredibly significant, actually. Interesting. Okay. Why don't fans 100% creating a 100% fan vote presents several challenges. First, given that some games are exclusive to one platform, a public vote, but single platform games at an inherent disadvantage over multi-platform titles. In addition, it is important that winners cannot be socially engineered in any way. Yeah, okay, that's fair then. Okay then. So, all right. So, chance of winning's gone up there a little bit, if you ask me. You know? Yo, what's going on, Chase? So the juries of over 100 global media and influencer outlets selected for their history of critical video game evaluation. Specialized juries also convene for other categories, including esports, accessibility, best adaptation. Each voting outlet completes a confidential, unranked ballot based on collective and diverse opinions of its entire editorial staff. Listening out, so it means basically what that means is they're all going to have the same opinion because they're journalists. There is no diversity of thought in journalism. Come on. Listing out its top 5 choices in each category. Ballots are tabulated, and the 5 games that appear on the most ballots are put in forth as nominees. Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right then. I guess we'll see. Influencer, fucking hate that word. Yeah, it's annoying, isn't it? I only voted for Wooer and bounced. For me, it's as fair as I can be because it's the only game I played. That's it. That's at the end of the day. You ain't got to justify your vote. You ain't got to justify it at all. If you want to go, I'm voting for this one because, you know, whatever reason, just to piss off the other community, I've had it. That's why we only get 10% of the votes. We can't be trusted. You know? Someone who played Both sides of the coin games, Kuro deserves it. But the community audience for Hoya was just crazy people who don't even play gacha. Know how Goonies easy he is because of the memes. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. The thing is as well, this just comes back to the fact of what I spoke about before. Hoyo just know how to market. Kuro don't. They're getting better, but it's just a perfect example. You'll see when people are talking about it, like, you know, unless people are kind of in the know of gacha games and mobile games, a lot of console and PC people will probably be like, what the fuck is Wuthering Waves? You know? They really probably won't know much about it. You got Mewtwo CX and Marowak X. Oh, nice. Yeah, I'm in the same place, Chase, if I'm honest. I want Wuthering Waves to win. One, because I think Kuro deserve it. Two, you know, Wuthering Waves is a good game. Three, hopefully we get some cool rewards. I know we're going to get more rewards in Wuthering Waves than we are in Zenly Zone Zero. Like, if they win, we might get like a third of a pull, if we're lucky. You know what I mean? I don't know. You know, they actually have improved on that stuff, in they, in Star Rail and ZZZ. But I wouldn't be mad either, if I'm honest. I like both games, you know what I mean? I do like both games, so... and at the end of the day, award ceremonies mean fuck all. It'd just be good advertisement for, I think, for the PlayStation version of Wuthering Waves, especially if they can get up on stage or it's announced coming to PlayStation 5 soon, you know, like at the end of the little thing, and it's like, boom, and people are like, whoa. Not that they'll be like that, but you know. All right, then we're going to react to one vidya, and then we're getting into the game. Okay, we're getting into the game. Maybe two videos. People know about Woo because of Genshin, but for me, first gacha I played was PGR because my low-end phone handled PGR. And listen, if we were losing to ZZZ, at least he's losing. Yeah, in my opinion, yeah. Yeah. I like Zenless, so I genuinely, like, if Genshin was in there, as somebody who likes Genshin, and I'm not like, you know, I'm biased, but I understand, like, it doesn't affect me. I'd be a little bit annoyed because I just don't think Genshin would deserve it, like, you know what I mean? But, and Star Rail's been there before. So Zenly Zone Zero came out this year, you know? And I don't know if that's part of the category. Do they have to have come out this year? I'm not too sure. I would imagine so. Came out this year. And for me, I enjoy it. It's a good game. It's got lots of positives. Just like Wuthering Waves, it's got lots of positives, lots of negatives. But in my opinion, it's definitely a good game. And I can understand why some people who would like it over Woo, you know, vice versa. Limited 5-star character with respected signature weapon trust. That'd be insane. That'd be insane. We all know Hoya was going to slide Jeff, right? I don't know who it is. I haven't played ZZZ since the start of this patch, but apparently people are saying there is a male 5-star plan to be given out for free. Interesting. Wouldn't surprise me, because it seems like Hoyo, one, they understand the dilution of the market now. They even stated so in the earnings report about Genshin. They know that. They see it happening. Not only the cannibalization of their own games, but in general, there's just more games. They'd have to be stupid not to, wouldn't they? And I think you can just see how they've dealt with Star Rail and how they're dealing with Zenly Zone Zero now. They're not treating the games in the same blasé manner that they did with Genshin, because they just know that it's a different market now, isn't it? And I think they know that the community expects more. And the thing with the Genshin community, they've basically, you know, they're not to be a dick, but they're like, you know, Hoyo's got to put the wife beater on and slapped him about a few times and then sat down and had a beer and go, what are you going to do, Betty? And they've stayed, haven't they? So the other communities, they might be like, oh, we've treated them a little bit better. If we don't continue it, they might leave us. Where the Genshin community's like, you know, they're just going to cower in the corner, cry about it, and then make a mistake dinner afterwards, aren't they? So, you know, I think they've changed their style a little bit, if I'm honest. Here's a little something for Christmas, Jeff, right? Just put it in his shirt pocket, tap him. Okay, that's cool then. All right, cheese. Appreciate you stopping by, bro. Hopefully everything's all good, buddy. You know what Hoyo is going to do? Release new games with trendy game genre and monopolize the gacha industry and make the loyal players. Yeah, they seem to get that, don't they? They do seem to, because that's one thing that Zenly Zone Zero does. It's got that, like, like you say, it's trendy in it, you know what I mean? And I know some people don't like it because of that, because I think it's like, it's trying, I don't know, I've heard some people saying it's like proper Gen Z-fied. I don't really see it like that. I think it's just trying to be, relevant in a different way, isn't it? And I've got no problem with that at all. End of the day, I like the game. Anyway, all right, let's watch a video. And then, we caught this one earlier. Hold up a second. This is funny. This is funny, actually. We like Kaza, but Wuthering Waves' newest 1.4 update fixes everything. Wuthering Waves needs to fix these 1.4 issues fast. Wait, what? Did it fix it or did it not? Let's watch this video then, because I'm curious. What's going on, Nico? This award only for new release games because hard to think We Were Us Easy is a good game. Really? You don't think Wuthering Waves or Zenless Zone Zero are good games? Well, that's your opinion. I disagree with you, but that's fair. I've got a question since I'm thinking about doing a Weird channel. I was wondering if the name Exiles LZ would be a good one for you. Exiles LZ. Yeah? Once you got the brand of like people coming in, so I think it's too simple to just call it something Wuthering or Wuthering whatever, you know what I mean? You know me, dude. Let me know about it, man. I'll be over there and subscribing. Yeah, that just tickled me. 1.4 fixed everything. 1.4 really needs to fix these issues fast. All right then. Let's watch this then.
So, Wuthering Waves version.
The Lawley Zone. I mean. You get a room with Cal Charo. Alright, let's watch this video then, shall we? New one from Kaza. We caught it. Only went up 13 minutes ago. Wuthering Waves need to fix these 1.4 issues fast. Let's have a look then, because yesterday's video said they fixed it. Everything. That's always good to say then.
So, Wuthering Waves version 1.4 has been out for a couple of days now, and people have started to get kind of acclimated to it. They've understood, you know, where their positives and negatives lie with the update, and it's becoming much more evident, especially in the community.
I must say I have just yet, because I haven't played too much. I've only just started doing the Illusive Realm. I've only done a little bit of the new event. I've completed Cammy's quest, which I liked. You know, wasn't perfect, but I think it was better than Shorekeepers. But that's probably not hard. But yeah, I'm loving Cammy. I'm loving the Dreamlink stuff. So far, it's been a pretty good update, in my opinion.
Now, obviously, my personal experience with version 1.4 has been absolutely amazing. I really love Camellia. Again, she's an amazing character. I've had a really fun time, you know, trying out and actually doing a ton of damage with her. So, again, very, very cool. And also the story and everything like that around it has been really, really great. But it seems like there are some players out there who still have some issues with the update, especially with some of the new stuff that actually got added to the game that I just wanted to go through and kind of, you know, talk about and just...
I know some people after the patching like, you know, downloading the patch and applying it and everything. It was, again, it's stuck on the verifying, wasn't it, when it was trying to launch the game or something? I think that was only affecting a few small PC players.
What? Did we just become best friends? Yup!
Cypure followed your channel.
Just whether this is an issue that actually needs to be addressed, or maybe it's something that's not really that much of an issue, and then maybe some of the users are kind of pointing out some non-issues which some people just don't really care about. But before I get to this video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you enjoy it, and also go to my more channel where I've got a ton of reacts and also other stuff to do with Wuthering Waves and other gacha content. So I definitely recommend going over there. We're trying to hit 1,000 subs so I can actually enable monetization, which will help out a ton. And yeah, I just recommend you guys go down there and give it a subscribe, because again, that's all you need to do. Just subscribe.
PGR beats ZZZ any possible way. We will left the good Kuro Dark Story and go with Genshin copy route. I think PGR beats Zenless Zone Zero in a lot of ways. Not in any possible way. Production, Zenless Zone Zero clears it, doesn't it? Visuals, it clears it. Voice acting, obviously, there is none. You know, cutscenes, the best in the business, in my opinion, in the gacha space. So I wouldn't say any way possible, but I do think PGR's a better game. I think PGR's fire. But I agree. I agree as well regards to some of the story stuff. You know me, I've been incredibly critical of the story and looking at some of the stuff we could have had. I'm a little bit disappointed in that. I still Copium mask on, believe potentially we could get some of those stuff. I did react to a video actually talking about that, and I gave my opinions. That video will be going up in the next couple of days, talking about, you know, that theme that they left behind, and I was a little bit disappointed with it. But I still don't think that doesn't mean they're good games. They're just not perfect, you know. They're just, you know, there's areas where they fall short. But in my opinion, obviously, everybody's got a different opinion. It's not an objective matter, it's subjective. But I do believe both Wuthering Waves and Zenless are good games.
And they'll be all good. But let's get back into the video. So one of the first issues that a lot of people have been talking about in the Wuthering Waves community recently, let me just start off and preface this by saying a lot of these issues have been brought up in the r/Wuthering Waves community, which again I do think is a pretty good like indicator on what the Wuthering Waves community think, because again this is like entirely dedicated to Wuthering Waves. It's kind of different to other places like r/Gadget Gaming, who again do have a kind of
I was waiting for him to mention r/Gacha Gaming, you know.
bias towards other games, and people just prefer other games anyways in that server. Whereas Wuthering Waves, obviously, you know this is a subreddit dedicated to the game Wuthering Waves, and there's going to be people that play Wuthering Waves in the server. Now, yeah, going back to this, the first one is one that has actually been brought up not only
You can't comment on YT, why?
just in this server but in other places as well, is this post saying, let's discuss the real issue. Why is the skin only able to be used on one resonator at once? Such a stupid decision. Are they going to make us buy multiple?
Is that true, actually? Because I ain't used any of the skins yet. Is that a thing? The skin can only be used once on one character at any time? That's a weird choice if that's the case.
Copies of a skin later, and then obviously you can see here it says like, do you want to replace the skin on the weapon? And if you don't know, recently Wuthering Waves brought out skins for weapons, and they actually brought one out for completely free, which you can get in the Illusive realm, I think it is, or at least in the event to do with the Illusive realm, which again a lot of people are very, very excited about, because it means you can customize your weapon and make it look different, maybe have a different color, different texture, or something like that, which is a very, very cool update, and it kind of puts us a step forward into stuff like skins for the actual characters.
We gotta like admit though, right? We gotta admit, damn man, Lumi. We gotta admit though, right, that geez man, the girl in hot pants, that's ridiculous. That's diabolical. That's knocked me straight off where I was thinking. I'm just thinking if I was standing behind over there, pretending that I was looking at the building. Oh my god. Yeah, the skins. That's what I was gonna say. The skins. They kind of suck, don't they? I know they're the first ones, but they do kind of suck, let's be honest.
As well, which I think is going to be a very massive update
use
for the game, and a lot of
either.
people have been waiting for an update like that to come out. But this is just a step in the right direction, as I said. And well, a lot of people have begun to notice that this skin that, you know, they were offering in the Illusive realm actually only, you know, can be applied to one character at a time. You can't just have, you know, skins on all of the characters' weapons, which again, I don't think is the end of the world. I honestly think that people are blowing it a little bit out of proportion. Now, I do think it would be cool to have some kind of universal skin.
Well, it depends what they're saying. This person's only said, let's discuss the real issue. Why is the skin only able to be used on one resonator at one time? Such a stupid decision. Now they're going to make us buy multiple copies of a single skin later. I think that's a fair comment. I don't think that's really blowing it out of the water, you know, making it a big deal, because it's a weird decision. Because it is kind of adding a limit. Now, if you've got multiple skins, you know, you're probably going to have specific skins attached to a character anyway. But the idea of not being able to have it attached to multiple characters, especially when we've only got like what we've got now, is a weird decision, especially for free skins. You know, I could understand if it was a premium skin and it was literally just a color swap and they didn't want you to be able to apply it to every weapon because it was specifically for that weapon and that's how it was sold. Okay, fair enough. But you could just do that as a weapon. That's just like almost, it acts as like a separate weapon. Same stats, but it's separate. You could have, why not have universal skins as well? For me, if you're going to have things like that kitty skin, should be able to be applied onto multiple weapons of the same class, really. It's an odd decision, that is. I think it's one that's, you know, should question it, because it's like, if that is the case, when it comes to purchasing a skin that's like you know, it's just a generic skin for a set of weapons, I can only use it on one weapon, because then at the end of the day, you're not buying a skin that covers all weapons. You are, but technically you can only use it one at a time, can't you? Which is, like, say, an unusual choice to go down in regards to free stuff anyway.
Skins as well that you can use on pretty much every single weapon, and maybe make them like a little bit less nice or something like that. I do think, you know, they shouldn't just be giving it away completely, but I do also understand the frustration, because Wuthering Waves do have this problem of not being very...
It makes it less nice. They shouldn't just be giving it away for... But they are giving it away for free. It's unlockable in the game. Like, that's like... I wouldn't mind if they did it so that, like, it was like, say, Call of Duty. You know, I'm going back old school now. Yeah, like a tiger camo, right? And the tiger camo is available on a bunch of different weapons, but you have to unlock it on that specific weapon. That's fair. You know, right? I've got it on this particular sword unlocked, but I haven't unlocked it on this one. I'm okay with that. But if you're just going to let me have a skin that's attachable on both weapons, but only one at a time, that's not a good design choice in my eyes.
Clear and, you know, kind of lacking clarity whenever they talk about a lot of the updates that are coming out. So I think a lot of people were expecting these skins to be universal, which I can very much understand the frustration if you thought that you could use this on every single character. Now, I don't think it is the, you know, worst thing in the world, and I think that saying that, you know, are they going to make us buy multiple copies of a single skin later? I think that's kind of unfair to say here. I do think that it could have been much worse.
I don't think it's unfair to say. I think it's a logical inference to think, well, they're doing this with free skins. It's a logical conclusion to expect that that's going to be the thing with premium skins, isn't it? I don't think that's an unfair thing, or it's even being unreasonable. It's a perfectly sensible conclusion to come to, in my opinion.
I think that Wuthering Waves, you know, they could have been like, hey, this is a skin for this weapon in particular, and only that weapon, and you can only use that, which we have seen in the past with some other games, but again, they're not. They're saying that you can use...
Which is fair, but in a sense, it kind of is, isn't it? You know, like, it kind of is just for that weapon. It's not in a technicality, but once you've got it on one weapon, it's no longer available for all the other weapons, is it? So it kind of, it's not, but it technically is at the same time when you're using it. If you're using it, well, nobody else gets to use it, do they? You know, so it kind of is and isn't at the same time.
Use it on any one that you want, but you just have to switch it up depending on which one you want it on, which I think is fine, especially if Wuthering Waves are planning on bringing more skins to the future, because it seems like they're not too bothered about kind of monetizing the overall weapon skin kind of stuff, because again, they've literally released...
I think they will, and they will though. I think they definitely will. We're probably going to get some, because what you got to look at, these are simple skins, aren't they? I think when it comes to 5-star weapon skins, I think they will definitely monetize it. And if they don't, that's crazy. I think we'll have a store for weapon coatings, character coatings, potential premium bundles where the skin and the weapon comes together. And obviously, if it's a weapon skin for Jinxi's sword, of course, it's going to be just used for Jinxi's sword. That makes sense, okay? Especially if it's almost like a new frame, you know. It's one thing if it just changes it from a particular color to another particular color. That could potentially go across everything, and it should really. Or if it's like a whole new like frame model of a weapon, then obviously it makes sense that it's specific to that weapon, isn't it? Doesn't it? But yeah, I think they will monetize weapon skins. I think they'll monetize skins in general because people are asking for it. They'd be stupid not to, in my opinion.
The first couple skins for free. And I think that, you know, there probably will be some paid skins out there in the future that you can buy if you want, and they're probably going to look much better than the ones that we've already seen. But I think they're also going to bring out a ton more free skins as well, which obviously means that you're going to have way more skins to actually add to your characters. Now, yeah, I think it would be nice if they could kind of add some kind of system where you could have multiple of the same skin and put it on multiple resonators. I think that would be really cool. But again, at the same time,
like, you could do it via events, but you could do it like a la Call of Duty. Get so many kills with the sword. That's a way to get people to play the game. Like, imagine they have, say, like, you've got like 5 different skins, and it's almost like you get a skin, a next skin, a next skin, and then there's a gold skin or whatever, dark matter. I think that'd be cool. You know, it's literally just a color swap, but it's like, get 50 kills with a sword to get this skin. Get so many kills with a sword to get this skin. You know, kill so many of this particular boss to get this skin. You know, complete this particular event to get this skin, or complete this event 5 times to get this skin. It's a way to, it's almost another way to make events replayable that are not replayable. Like, say, holograms, for example. You complete an hologram once, you're kind of done with it unless you want to challenge yourself or just try out some team comp stuff or do it solo. Imagine if there was a challenge and it's like, kill fucking, you know, the impermanent heron, I don't know, 10, 20 times or whatever it might be, and you get this skin. That'd be a cool way to be like, oh, I've killed this, and it gives you, you know, I've killed this thing 20 times, and it gives you a reason to keep going back and playing that content over and over again without necessarily getting asteroids or materials, because you're farming the skin, aren't you? I think that'd be an interesting way to get skins.
I don't think it's, you know, the end of the world, because you have all these selections of skins to add in the future. That's just my prediction. You know, if they don't add very many in the future, then maybe it could become an issue. But I think, you know, Wuthering Waves did need to be a little bit more clear there. And yeah,
be level 6 Mephis 50 times to get the skin.
It's a little bit of an issue, but I don't think it's the end of the world.
They could even do stuff like that, because it would have like a bit of prestige to it, wouldn't it? Because, you know, people who are rocking that skin have like farmed harder content, and I suppose then it gives a reason for whales to be able to flex. You know, it's not, you're not missing out on content, because it's a skin at the end of the day, and a lot of people, especially I think free-to-play players, will be like, whatever, it is what it is if they can't complete it. But, like, it's also that little flex to be like, you know, I farmed this hard, like, I spent a few hours doing this. Because, like, you know, that's a cool part of, like, Call of Duty. Like, I used to love doing that, you know, getting all my guns gold, going for dark matter. It's like a cool thing to keep you, like, playing the game in and to do different challenges as well, to use all the weapons. It makes you play the game in a different way, and obviously repeatedly do things as well.
Wow. And talking about clarity issues that are going on in Wuthering Waves, there's actually this description thing from Camellia's weapon, which pretty much says, when the wielder's concerto energy is consumed, gain 40% basic damage for 10. This effect can be, and then it goes on with the rest of the description. Now, a lot of people are very confused about what, you know, this 10 means. It says gain 40% basic damage bonus for 10. Like, they don't specify for 10 what, you know, what is the 10? Now, it might be kind of like inferred in, you know, further in the description or something like that, but I do think the Wuthering Waves do need to be a bit more clear and kind of, you know, concise about, you know, what they actually mean by 10. And obviously all these people are being, you know, funny in the replies saying 10 kilometers obviously, and, you know, 10 patches, 10 business days, $10, 10 wives, 10 years. So again, it is kind of funny to see that people are just taking this as a funny joke, but I do think that maybe, you know, Wuthering Waves could work on the clarity whenever it comes to, you know,
I don't think it's necessarily clarity. It's just I think this is just specifically a mistake. This is a thing that they need to just get a little bit better on, don't they? This happens quite often, and I get it. I understand why it happens. But it's little things like this, you know, they're small little mistakes that really shouldn't happen, should they?
Descriptions of stuff, whether that be weapons, whether that be characters, whether that be anything. They have had issues with that in the past. I think Calcharo had...
Foxhole said he talked with a lot of free-to-play casuals, and pretty much all of them complained about putting things like skins behind hard content and would quit. That's... oh, welcome. That's all I think, really. I think not all skins should be locked behind hard content, but I think there should be some prestigious awards in video games to have certain content that's like, you have to obtain it. You know, like a specific transmog in an MMO. You know what I mean? Like, you have to have, like, gained some content to get this gear, to get that shield, to get that set of armor. You know, there's still plenty of stuff to gain that's easy to obtain, but then there's this level of extra stuff that's there for people who want to spend a bit of extra time playing the game. Because at the end of the day, this game's got harder content than a lot of gacha games in regards to skill expression. And I think there should be some reward for that, in my opinion, because then you're giving no reward for the people who are doing the harder stuff. At the end of the day, I believe that people who are not so good at the game shouldn't miss out on most of the content. But I also believe that people who are really good and can clear extra stuff should have access to stuff that, because that's a thing that's always been a thing in games, you know. Certain player cards in a multiplayer shooter, certain skins back in the day in certain games, you know, certain weapons, you know, in gear in an MMO, to say you've done one of the harder raids in the game that a lot of people ain't going to get access to, or it doesn't stop those people playing. And if they stop playing and they're not spending, I guess there's the attitude of like, well, if you're missing out on a skin's going to make you stop playing the game, then I think anything would have made you stop playing the game, in my opinion. You know what I mean? Like, if I was that on the fence with Wuthering Waves, that there was one skin that was behind, say, some new content come out, and I could not for the life of me do it, and they were like, hey, you get this really cool skin for a weapon, and I couldn't get it, I wouldn't quit Wuthering Waves. And I feel like if that makes you quit Wuthering Waves, I don't know, man, what was the next thing that was going to push you to quit? You know what I mean? Like, I feel like it could have been a myriad of other things that would have caused you to quit the game. You know, I think free-to-play players have to understand in a business model in games that you're gonna find stuff harder to get access to, or you're just not gonna get access to it. Take, for example, a game that's free but it's got a store and the skins are purchasable. If you ain't gonna spend them, should you just get them? You shouldn't, should you? You know what I mean? And this is when, you know, like, imagine they just bring out skins and they're all purchasable. Those free-to-play players going to quit because they ain't going to get access to those skins. I think if they do that, it's a shame, but at the end of the day, my opinion would be like, I guess, whatever, you know?
had a bit of an issue where he, you know, lacked clarity in some of his talents and stuff.
No,
like
I'm
that.
not saying you. I'm not saying you've got a dog in the fight.
Just responding ways whenever it comes to the, you know, translation kind of side of things and just making things kind of clear. I don't think this is very.
Yeah, they could do that. Like after completing all the 6 crown lists, you could get a crown list PFP or maybe an animated one. Yeah, yeah. But I also don't like. I'm not talking about like a full weapon frame. You know, like a 5-star premium weapon frame. I'm just, you know, like take dark matter camo in Call of Duty, right? There's a lot of people who don't get things like dark matter camo because they just refuse to use certain weapons, or they don't want to get so many kills using this particular weapon, or they're just trash at the game and they can't do it. Should the dark matter camo just be given to them because they might quit the game? I don't think so, because it takes away that challenge element. I think nowadays we do have this idea that like there should be no reward for completing hard content in a video game because not everybody can complete the content. And I understand that these are more casual games, but I still think, and I'm happy that if it was content that I can't complete, you know, there's been plenty of content in MMOs that unless you're running a guild or a big group of players, you just ain't getting that shit. You ain't completing that particular thing, and it's just, well, it is what it is, I guess, you know what I mean?
Very much a translation issue, you know, translating over to English. I think this is more just a clarity issue, which they do struggle with, especially in English. I don't know how this is in Chinese or in Japanese or something like that. Maybe it's the same, maybe it's not. But again, it is still an issue for a lot of us players over here in the West. But again, I don't think it's the end of the world either. I don't think it's the worst kind of clarity issue, but it would be nice, especially for the people that do like to read into these stats, to know what this 10 exactly is, to make it easier rather than, you know, because, you know, someone is going to find out what this 10 means somewhere. But it's going to take a little bit of time.
Oh, could if the side skins only if you fully clear Terraversity. Now, I'm not saying all skins. So, let me ask you this then, just as a query. Imagine they have, like, you know, you've got the skin now, and there's multiple different ways to get some skins. But there was, like, I don't know, a skin that kind of looked like the inside of a Shorekeeper's hood, but you had to, I don't know, clear the Terraversity, or you had to do another piece of harder content. Would that make you quit? Just out of curiosity. I'm not talking all skins, you know, because I think skins should be accessible in different ways, just for clearing a particular thing or doing something, you know. But I think there should be some kind of like prestigious skins, you know what I mean? Is the mode challenging like for most players? The mode itself's not, but to get the skin is like a step up. You know? It's not like a DPS check. It's more of a, you know, like a hollow, where it's more about skill, clearing it. So at the end of the day, we've got to accept that whatever it is, whales are going to find content easier because they've just got better stats, haven't they? That's just how it is. You know, it's just how it is, isn't it? Most casuals have no loyalties anyways, and if the game sneezes once too much, they jump ship. One of the things that can make me quit is too many back-to-back patches with no content or other gacha. There's a better combat system, requires more. Yeah. That's how it is with me, really. I don't really mind either way because I'm not concerned with skins. And like, I am talking about the 1% of skins, you know? Say they release, I don't know, let's just say a stupid number, fucking 100 skins. 5 of the skins are locked behind content that either takes a bit of time, you know, farming it in terms of grinding it, or it's a harder content, you know, I don't know. Let's just say something stupid like clearing a particular hollow with a specific set of characters or 2 characters or even solo. You know, I'm just thinking of stupid shit here, like, you know what I mean? Not a damage check, because a stat check's just not fun anyway. It wouldn't make me quit, but I just think stuff locked behind a stat check's always not very fun, because it's just like that is for like whales, which I guess makes sense for them to have that sort of content anyway, because they want to encourage people to spend, don't they? But like, you know, I'd like the idea of like, whatever, insert whatever challenge here that's going to take 20 hours to complete, and you need to come back on a regular basis to bash that content out, knowing that, oh, once I've done this, I'm going to get a nice little sword out of this.
Whereas, you know, it would just be easier for them just to add it to the description in the first place. And then we go on to another issue which someone else has brought up, is this UI needs a rework bad, which is the UI for the Illusive realm, I'm pretty sure it is. And pretty much it's showing off some of the skills and stuff, and you can see them scrolling through the description.
Yeah, I think this could do it, because like when you're trying to power through it, sometimes just having to read these, like, the only problem is when there's like multiple on screen, it's hard for you to be able to see everything, unless maybe they move the character out the way and just had them as vertical boxes, you know, so that the text was all readable in one go, because that is a little bit annoying, because you do sometimes, you know, when I'm rushing through, I'm like, I ain't no reading all that, I'll just click one that looks cool. You know?
Which I do think is something that they could work on a little bit better, because again, it does seem kind of annoying to kind of read it through this tiny little box. I think they should kind of expand it and kind of make it a little bit better. And this has got 2.4 thousand upvotes, so it seems like this is an issue that people do want fixed. And it's not just like this one person being very nitpicky or something like that. That's not the case at all. It seems like a lot of people think that this should be added.
The most part, the UI is actually quite decent in the game, isn't it?
Making a lot of UI changes, which, you know, could be very, very likely for this as well. Because whenever the game first came out, I'm pretty sure on release they had a kind of like alright UI. And then I think a couple of weeks later, they actually changed a lot of the stuff around in some like patch notes and things like that, which actually really improved the experience overall. And you can still see some of the effects to it to this day. Again, it's really cool to see. And then finally, one of the last issues is people still getting crash messages.
I think
if you
he
saw
was
my
having
last
this
video,
issue, wasn't he?
or well, it'd be the video before my last video, I'm pretty sure. I talked about a lot of the crashing issues and how Wuthering Waves actually fixed this. Well, it seems like it didn't fix it for everyone. Now, I think that the fix that, you know, Wuthering Waves did, I think, you know, kind of overall fixed it for a lot of people, but there are still people like this who posted this a day ago, saying that they're still getting this issue, and they say still crashing in DirectX 12 after...
Is this specific hardware
fix. Anyone else still having this issue, although I think the error message changed.
Like
so again, hardware. It seems like there is another kind of issue there. Now I don't know if that is on their side or something like that, you know, maybe they've messed up there. But again, lots of people have said
yeah, fucking idiot, man, you installed the game wrong. You clicked the button, install too slow.
And in the comments as well, just play with DirectX 11. I think a lot of people
that's what I've been doing.
Because again, Wuthering Waves did say whenever they actually made the fix message saying that if you're still having this issue, then run it on DirectX 11. And I don't know if they're going to fix that in the future so you can run it on DirectX 12, but I guess if you do want to get onto the game and get onto it quickly without having to, you know, do this whole, you know, stuff, I think that, you know, just doing what they say...
I've been running for DX11 since the update, because when I went to DX12, to be fair, I might actually try it again now, because I'm on the C drive. I just noticed that I was getting micro stutters here and there. It wasn't all the time, and it wasn't consistent, and they weren't bad, but I just noticed it, because, like, one thing playing on this PC now, you know, as soon as the game started that, it's like straight away, I'm just like, wait a minute, something ain't right here. And it's definitely been better on DX11.
It is going to be the good option for now. And then hopefully they do fix it so you can play it on DirectX 12, which again, I don't think there's even that much of a noticeable difference to me, at least. Maybe it is for some other people, but again, I don't think it's the end of the world if you run it.
You know, talking about that stuff with the skins now, I want to make a video talking about that. I'm curious to like see people's opinions on it as well.
On DirectX 11. It's fine. And also,
you PC, right?
To contact customer support if you had any issues. So maybe that's something that this user needs to do, and then maybe they can figure it out, you know, on a personal kind of level rather than kind of, you know, a blanket level. Because again, it seems like this fixed the issue for a lot of people, and now it's just individual cases like this. Which
same
again,
argument. You're homeless. Buy a house. Come on.
Is where the support comes in. And where, you know, you should be going to them. So, again, I don't think it's too much of an issue. I think that, you know, it's something that is more of a more personal, kind of, you know, isolated incident. So, maybe they do fix it in the future. I don't really know. But again, there are a couple of issues that people did point out, and I just wanted to go through them here to make you kind of aware of a lot of the stuff that is still going on in Wuthering Waves. I mean, you know, obviously I do a lot of glazing whenever it comes to Wuthering Waves. You know,
self-awareness, I like it.
I make a lot of videos saying devs listened and stuff, which, by the way, a lot of that stuff in the thumbnail is very ironic. Whenever I'm in Photoshop, whenever I write out devs listen...
See, this is what I said, like, you know, I do like Kaza. You know, some of his content we've commented on sometimes, and I think that's fair. It doesn't reflect the person. I like the fact that he's self-aware of it, though. I
am actually laughing whenever I'm writing that because I think it's hilarious, and I think that, you know, a lot of people, you know, get very triggered easily by something like that. But I did want to highlight some of the issues that people have brought up and kind of talk about them and talk about whether, you know, this could be a change. I think, you know, this one is an isolated incident. This one could be fixed. I think that a UI kind of change to this is a very important one. And obviously 2,000 people agree. And then this one, again, I think is just a long-standing issue of what
we're going over the same thing now. Yeah, I'm going to make a video talking about that. I'm curious what people think. Question, obviously, somebody who's new to PGR, is this, because I know there's some molding content in PGR from what people have said that's more difficult. Is there any cosmetics or anything like that locked behind the harder content, or even stuff that's related to the gamba locked behind the harder content. Just reinstall Windows 11 and try that. Sometimes I just throw it across the room, and if it don't work, then you're fucked. Switch it on and off again. You know? It was one a limited skin for Selena in Deep Blue Warzone, and we have gacha skins. Sometimes outfit finds events, and it could be difficult at times, but otherwise doable. That's what I'm saying, though, isn't it? Doable it's a scale, isn't it? What, like, say you, what's going on anyway, Chornax? You might be like, that was, you know, got me going, but I didn't find it too difficult. Somebody else might be there going, fuck it out! You know, literally sweating, not being able to do it. You know what I mean? Everybody's abilities are on a scale, aren't they? So, like, stuff that you're like, that was easy to clear. Somebody else might be, like, literally bouncing the fucking mouse off the wall, being like, I can't clear this, and I really want to get access to that thing. Attack, that's a personal attack. I suppose it's just that, because you know, I suppose maybe it's coming from playing, like, first-person shooters and, like, more competitive type games. Where, like, you know, there's the have and have-nots in the sense that, you know, I've been in positions where I'm good enough to get what I need to get done, you know. Playing in an org back in the day, like one of the biggest clans in Europe for, like, Modern Warfare 3 and stuff. You know, being part of, like, things like game battles and that. And then I've been on the side of things where, you know, playing something like Valorant where when I'm locked in, I'm an average to above average player, but then getting clapped by people and just being like, how the fuck? And it's just, it is what it is, and you just got to accept that you've got an ability ceiling and you can't break through it, really. You know, you can practice to get better game sense, you know, positioning, you know, cursor placement, all that sort of stuff. But you're just always going to have a ceiling, no matter what your age, you know what I mean? Some people, you know, talk about age and stuff, but it's just, you know, there's 45-year-olds out here clicking heads, but then there's, like, some 20-year-old who's struggling to even, like, you know, go through a game positive. It's just, you know what I mean? Like, and I've always been, like, a part of games where, like, certain things are only attainable by doing certain things, either a rank or, you know, a player card or a skin or you know, a challenge thing or a trophy in a video game, you know what I mean? Like, things like that. So, like, I think I just look at it as if, like, if I can't clear it, I can't clear it. I don't get access to it. It sucks. And I suppose if there's a lot of content like that, I might want to play something else because I'm just not good enough to play the game. But if it's only a few things and I'm only, like, missing out on, like, a small amount of freebies, I guess, because I can't clear some, I'll just look at it as, like, well, I can either practice to try and then it'll be more rewarding when I get it, or I'll just go, you know what? Maybe I'll let somebody else use my account to get it, you know? I don't know. These new Corel fans won't understand we used a negative edge on PGR since 2019. Uh, 30,500 RC, the gacha skin with a new lobby. Next one for Lamia and Alpha, then Bianca rerun. Yeah, it's like I think of just things like mobs back in the day on card, or like nukes, you know what I mean? And some people being desperate to get those things and just never getting that challenge that they got so many Moabs, or they even got a Moab, and they just never had access to that thing, you know, that little badge to say I did it. Is it up to the game then to be like, all right, then we'll make it easier so the rest of the people can get it? does it take away from all the people who've already attained it? You know, it's like, I think it's like when you look at certain games like Souls-like games, when a particular boss is nerfed, you know, it might allow it to be accessible to more people, but then there's that group of people who are like, well, I missed that difficulty as well, you know, and they see a reward for when they did it. Yeah, I might make a video talking about that, because I think it's interesting, you know. You might not find it interesting. You can all tell me to fuck off in the comment section if you want more. I think I'm going to make it. That's it. At the end of the day, gaming's about fun, isn't it? Some people have different values to fun, you know, what they get out of it. You know, some people, it might be that being good at a game is what makes them have fun, and that's fair. You know, that's why I don't have a problem with sweaters. You know, some people are sweaty in every single game they play because that's where they get that enjoyment. Some people just like to switch on a game and switch off, and that's why they play things like fucking Stardew Valley. You know, some people just like to kind of be in the middle. You know, have that competitive side, but not get too stressed over everything. At the end of the day, it's about having fun. That's the beauty of video games. That's why we have a myriad of different types of games as well, don't we? It's when people try and force their views on other people then and expect everybody else to play the game the way they play it then. And it's like, you know, you take your face for a shit, mate. You're talking at your arse. Have you smelt your breath? You know what I mean? Like that sort of thing. Let's go absorb some ickies. Go get me dailies done. Get me dailies out the way, get me podcast sorted. That's my end game nowadays. It's just like, right, podcast, let's get it clocked. I failed one time because I wasn't playing the game much. Should have quit, actually. Jokes. No gaming is about harassing VA and death threats to spy fit. True. I did forget about that, actually.
The lovely smell.
That is the true end game, isn't it? That's the true end game of any game, really, when you think about it. It's like, right, I'm going to stop playing the game now, and I'm going to go and do some crimes, basically.
Loading. In war with time.
Casual. Have you threatened to kill the developer in your gaming life? No. Get on my level. That was a joke, Twitch. That was a joke.
Reform from ancient. Don't run. Keep the dance going. Entwine.
I like a little whatchamacallits. I didn't realise you could do that so far away from the realm. You know, a little audio bites that it does when there's jumping and climbing and stuff. Come here later, rather.
Sprout of budding seeds.
Between the pincer event and the new IRL, we're losing about 700 or so asteroids. My job is to try and limit and lower that loss. To be fair though, dude, like, you've done well in your, like, your resource, attainment and management. Because I think at the end of the day, with most gacha games, it's not about, obviously, well, it is if you know, you want to get everything. It's not about how much of the currency you can get. It's how well you work with it, you know what I mean? Because you can get a shit ton of stuff, but if you're silly with how you're spending it on, you know, you're throwing bits and pieces at a multitude of different banners and not focusing it onto specific characters and weapons and content, you can get all the asteroids or primer gems or whatever, you know, the currencies in the game you're using, and end up with less than other people, you know what I mean? Which is one of my weak points. My management of materials is terrible. That's why I do a little bit of light spending. Because I could easily, like, probably have not spent any money on the game and still have everything that I've got in the game, if I'm honest. But, I've got no impulse control, you know?
Stay behind frozen blockade.
Can't help myself sometimes. I need to get that itch. Scratch that itch, should I say, you know?
I can keep going. Not worth mentioning. Bloom from ashes. Feed my blossoms, self-deceivers.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the RTX update to come out, so I can I'll upload a video like directly captured from Nvidia, so you guys can see it in all its glory.
Crimson blossom.
Yeah, I think the podcast, to me, that's the best thing you can spend your money on in pretty much most gachas. Now, obviously, you can spend on banners and stuff like, but for me, getting like the Lunite pass or the pass on Star Rail or Genshin, and then the battle pass, let's call it battle pass because that's what it is. I think that's the best way to go about it. You know, I did it on Star Rail. I bought the pass on that, and I bought the battle pass as well. A couple of times, you know, and that's mainly what I did. I spent a little bit of money here and there on the banner, but like my spending on Star Rail was probably less than 70 quid in total. Thoughts on Korean gacha games after playing Nikke? It changed my life. I like Nikke actually. I do. I need to know which gacha games are specifically Korean. I will say, for a Korean game, Nikke doesn't feel like a Korean game. Because I'm used to playing non-gacha Korean games, and most Korean games, as soon as you look at it, you're like, huh! You know straight away it's a Korean game without even playing it. You know what I mean? They've just got to look, haven't they, usually? Where Nikke doesn't fit that bill, so to speak.
Leave it to me. Loading. Iron graft you knew.
Yeah, we've got to get back on Nikke. We will do more Nikke.
Stay behind. Frozen blockade.
After this, plan is spend a good bit of time on Ruwa, and we'll be doing some Genshin as well, because I want to get leveled up in Zenly Zone Zero, get my characters leveled up, because they're still really low. I haven't done all the story stuff. Like, I went and tried to that tower mode. I think I died on, like, the 3rd floor. I was like, dude, I'm getting battered here. I never got to 25th floor, and like that's supposed to be where it really takes off, isn't it? I can't even get to level 5. So I need to. Obviously, I was just running with a random team, like as well. But yeah, I need to get built on Zenly Zone Zero as well, actually. So yeah, we're gonna have like a good week of Zenly Zone Zero.
Keep the dance going.
And then I think when we've done that, I mean PGR, sorry, we're gonna have a good week on PGR. And then we've done a bit of Zenless as well. We'll have a couple of streams dedicated to Nikke. Because December as well, December 3rd, we're going to be playing Girls Frontline 2. I'm hoping that's going to be something to introduce into the rotation. I ain't got time for it, but like it looks really good, and I do want to play it. So I'm hoping to throw that in as well with the games we're currently playing. We've got it in a weekly. Should we? Might as well go fight a boss, haven't we? We're gonna have forgeries. Well, let's just go fight a random boss then, shall we? Get that done. Get that done. I still got to finish off my holograms, actually. We might do that this week. We've got a couple of holograms I haven't level 6'd as well, so we'll do that also. I haven't fought for a while. No, we haven't fought Big Monkey for a while, have we? Let's go fight him. What's that? Play gacha different days, only streaming when there's content. I want to get into that, like because like that's why I like playing a couple of different gachas, because you know I need to have a sit down, like clear a bit of content at the minute, get through some story stuff, and then get to that part of being like, right, PGR's got a big update this week, we're on PGR today, the next day, all right, a couple of days later ZZZ's dropping a patch, we was dropping a patch, you know, Girls Frontline's dropping a patch, whatever it might be. Aether Gaze is dropping a patch. Solo Level and Rise, whatever it might be. But let's play that for a couple of days. We will get round to that. I am going to try and... it might be after Christmas when I get all that sorted. You know? Get myself into a good routine. And start doing things, you know? We'll get there though. We'll get there though.
Stay behind me.
Lotus pervade. Engrave. A change.
Reborn from ancient roots. Vitality, sour. Struggle
dickheads.
harder. Entertain me.
Are you interrupting my shoot?
Let's have fun. Sprout. Clipping.
I love the sounds it makes, man. It's like 80s, 90s action movies, like the sounds that Camilla makes when she's hitting them. You know, that over exaggerated punch and slap sound. Yeah, I ain't got about the rewards actually. Yeah, the Lunite Pass is good. I get the Lunite Pass every month. Every month. Still need to do Encore's quest as well. Actually, we need to get that out of the way. Yeah, I want to get Watanabe actually. I need to get back on PGR. Is his banner still on?
At your disposal.
Don't know what I was going to do though. I was planning to run there then like an idiot. I'll put it away. What? You survived? Did you kill him in one shot? I'm pretty sure you survived the first shot then. Oh, he does. We just missed. We just missed. Apparently we're getting a Sanhua skin for free, yeah. Should I spend my wave lights on today? I'm just trying to think. Do I Installing Legacy of Kain Blood Armor 1 and 2. Added them to pit. Oh, nice. Just let her beat the shit out of me for screwing that off. Get Ishmael in fight by 2 pulls since Lilith going to be free. I'm saving for Selena after getting the Wan Chi. Yeah, Blood Armor 1 and 2 are great, man.
Learning through experience.
Learning through experience.
When danger arises, take cover behind me. Stay sharp.
See how many people start building once you get the free skin, right?
Loading. In war with time.
You're wide open. Bide the time.
You dirty bitch.
Time to fight back. Right.
Together we fight. Lend me your strength. Sacred light.
Stay in the circle, bitch.
Ordained. Loading. Astral modulation.
Astral modulation.
Ready for battle. Retreat to advance. Don't you worry.
Oh, I'm getting hit left, right, and center. Have a big log on your head. Defense. Here we go. Defense.
Stay sharp.
Am I all taking the piss?
Loading. I engraft you new.
You're wide open. Sun. Wind Rider.
Strike is wild. Oh, stars. Heed my calling. Let it end.
Yeah. I ain't got time for that shit. You know, I always forget where this fucking thing is. This is a cool area as well, isn't he? You know? It's like the new area at the end of Camilla's quest. Like, that shit needs... Camilla... All the assets in Camilla's quest, anyway, need to get reused. Like, this is a really, like... Because we need more areas like this in the game as well, don't we? Like, you know, these, like, dark, twisted kind of place. Like we was talking about in that video the other day that you showed me, Cypuri. You know, I think we need more of this in this game, because it does it well. Even though this is still quite beautiful. It's a lot more dark, isn't it? Ugh.
Loading. I'm fine. Astral modulation.
I'm fine. I'm not though. I'm missing
You're
my
wide
dodges.
open. Retreat to advance. Don't you worry. Tell truth, Messiah. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. Ready for battle.
Fine harmony. Lend me your strength. Strike back.
I'm in the peace, lads. I'm gonna have to go for a pee after this one.
Thunder guide us.
use it because I've never used her. So I want sure how her forte worked. Like she's got a little fucking arcade machine thing, really, ain't it? Yeah, I need to learn how to use myself. Yeah, like that's what it is for me now. He's just let's get her on field and off field, like.
As far as the eye can see.
Fog just look good here, actually, though, doesn't it? Ever translated the photo in that blue spot, right? Yeah. Jinxie using a broad blade. I love that, dude. I do. Yeah, hold on, chat. I'm gonna have to get full of pee. I'm gagging. Yeah, when I first used her, I was like, what the fuck is going on with my heavy attack? And I read into a kint. I was like, oh, okay. Makes sense.
May I pray for anything specific for you? It would be my honor.
Where is she actually?
I should try to smile more, you say?
Yeah, bitch,
Like this?
smile. Smile, motherfucker. Oh shit, is that what I need for fuck. Well. We'll get some of these actually. See damage not being. Yeah, it was because my Sanhua was level 1 with a single. Yeah, I've done that a few times though, I have. Where I've got into certain content and I've been like, I forgot that I ain't leveled the character. Or they've got like a training sword on them. Or I've literally took like half the echoes off them. And then been like, why ain't none of this shit working? Then I look and I'm like, oh, it's because I'm stupid, that's why. I need to level up Sanhua, actually. Is it Sanhua? Is that how you say it? Sanhua? I'll just call it Sanhua.
Loading.
Stay behind. Frozen blockade. A change of perception.
Let's have fun. It's getting fun. Crooning. Struggle harder. Entertain.
Sanhua. I'm gonna keep calling her Sanhua.
Shackles be gone.
Reborn from ancient roots.
Sanhua. Yeah, that's why we need like a proper preset setting, don't we? Where you have an option to lock a set together. So then when you take it across, you just switch it over. You know? And it'd be nice as well that like when you do that, it just swaps the sets out. Now I know the set's not going to be necessarily useful on another character in the same way, but it's just there so you know that, oh, it's on, you know, oh, I took it off whoever, I know that set's there now, so I can just bring it back quickly. It's like, yeah, I hate fucking around with echoes sometimes. It can be annoying. It's about damage on this one.
How pathetic.
The difference with other builds, because I think they're like pushing like 90k sometimes. And obviously that's with neither Sanhua or Cammy fully built either, so.
Stay behind me. Shackles be gone.
Stop hiding!
A change of perception.
Bloom from ashen shell.
See, was that 23k to 74k then? Won't go below 27. Oh, did he burn some good echoes? Oh, that's mean. Yeah, that's what I do straight away usually. Like, you know, even if even without building one up, you know, usually when I've done like a bit of content and an echo drops, and it's like, okay, that one seems interesting. Boom, just lock it, just in case. Like, you can always do it manually later, do you?
In war with time. Terminate.
Stay behind. Frozen blockade. Not worth mentioning. Cycle of corruption.
Reborn from ancient. Don't run. Keep the dance going. Vitality, sour.
Yeah, shit, I'm getting an amazing echo a bit ago on first trying to fed it into a new one accidentally.
Let's have fun. It doesn't sound like a good bargain. The lovely smell of all my prey.
And so she did like sniffing Ralva a lot, didn't she? Then Ralva should be just like, now my finger. You know? Catch Cammy off guard. I love that in Scary Movie, yeah. Like, hey, Dewey. Hey, Doofy, smell my finger. What's that? That's the smell of a man. When you become a man, he's like, smell my finger. But, and he's like, oh, fuck, what's that? My ass. I love that film still. Don't you not to bother me while I'm tidying my room. Yeah, that's what I was doing, wasn't I? I'm into a synthesis, don't I? What I was doing then. So I'm munching into the mic. We need to have some sort of event at this town as well, don't we? I think before, like, the new place comes. Wouldn't that be a cool little, like, thing to have? As almost like, obviously it's not goodbye because you're going to be coming back to the area. You know what I mean? That, like, just before, if it's in 2.0, we get Renacita. That, like, for 2 weeks prior to the new area dropping, there was, like, a little event that happened here. And everything, there was like all lights put up and like, you know, it was like, you know, a little bit like the Moonlit Fair kind of thing in the town. I think that'd be kind of cool. Am I pulling for Lumi? Yeah, I'm probably just going to wait for it to go into the standard banner. Because I keep spending my fucking corals on weapon pulls. Can't help myself. Where's the drip marketing? This is what I say, man. Like, you can't put your watch to Kuro, can you? When it comes to marketing. You know, this is why when people keep saying to me, oh, the marketing's good, it's like, it's not though, is it really? You know, because marketing's not just about how hype that particular trailer or image or whatever gets you. It's about the consistency, isn't it? Especially in a game like this. Excuse me. When you know that, all right, on this day in the month, we're going to get something. We don't know what it is, but we're going to get something. And I think it just allows people to like prep in a game, because like prepping's a big part of these games, isn't it? Whether you're a content creator, you know, you're just saving for stuff. It gives you an idea to be like, right, okay, this is what I need to be doing now. I think it lets people get in a good position, but like they're just...
Did anything happen?
They're just, yeah, they're just, I don't know if it's because they haven't got the people to get stuff out on time all the time, and they're just kind of like, well, we get it out when we get it out, which is, if I can understand that. Still, I think that they definitely need to work on that side of things big time.
Understood. I am here to serve your will.
Oh, they do sort of goodbye event unless they plan to make it a hub or return to no matter what. If we do continue to return here, and then they can just expand over time. Yeah, like, I'm imagining it'll probably just pretty much like Genshin on it. We'll be able to travel backwards and forth. Well, I hope so anyway. I hope it doesn't just become, this is a new area and that's inaccessible for a while now. Or maybe, I don't know. It would be weird for it to be forever. That'd be silly. I can't see that happening. But even if we, you know, we can literally, the new event comes out and we can just stay here. I mean, the new area comes out and we can just stay here if we want. But yeah, I'd like a little, like, you know, farewell to Jinzhou kind of thing. Like a little, like I say, a little, because it could be canonical in the story, I guess. The Rovers moving on. Hey, let's have a party. We love guys in the Rover. Let's throw a party. And then I can make like 5 videos talking about how I hate it. Yeah.
Understood.
Get people pissed off.
I am here to serve your will. Would you like a fun game between the two of us?
Look at that light, that's gonna level up. I'm stupid sometimes now. On the tease roadmap, a character way ahead in the future, mate. Yes, I want this as well. Because I asked about that in the, and I'm hoping that's going to be a thing that they do, because I asked about that, didn't I, in the survey about foreshadowing. I don't necessarily, well, yeah, I'll be happy to see it in the story, where, hey, unless you're looking, you ain't going to see that potentially there's a character actually was somewhere in the background that's a future character maybe, or something like that. Or we just get something on the YouTube channel where it's like, okay, this was a bit cryptic. What's going on here? And, you know, theory crafters can start doing the thing. The community starts to talk about it. Because I think those sort of things generate more natural hype than just, here's a new character, boom. You know, where it's like, prior to that, you're getting little tidbits here and there and Easter eggs and, you know, what was that there? Did you notice this thing in that last trailer? There was something there and people just start, because that generates community, like, conversating about things, doesn't it? And, you know, they might be disappointed when the thing they thought was going to happen doesn't happen, but they get that hype builds up prior to it to be like, oh, I wonder if this is going to happen. I've been waiting for this. Maybe it's going to happen. It'll be a hub. There's too many things that we need to do. Have to move all the tacit fields, forgeries, and bosses to the new area. It's unnecessary. Yeah. Be interesting to. I'm curious about how things are going to work with the tacits as well. I don't expect to be double the amount of echoes, obviously, because that's just ridiculous. But I do hope we get a decent amount of new echoes in the new location. You know, I want it to feel like I don't want it to be like, you know, well, it's all about the exploring the new area, and once you've kind of done that, there's not much to it other than the story. I hope there's like plenty of new stuff that's specific to that locale to farm, especially things like echoes and stuff. I suppose that's the benefit of having China being ahead, yeah. I figured out how we could potentially get Geshu Lin. What if he was trapped inside a time thing like in Mount Firmament? We could do a quest and unlocks him in the story. Well, when's the gacha tier list? I think I need to play a little bit more PGR first. And I probably could do it like I need to have a good play, a reverse 1999. Play Girls Frontline 2 as well, because for me that's a big one. We'll do something like that soon though. I want to get a few more chapters into PGR, a little bit more of Zenless, do some reverse 1999. You know, because I don't want my gacha list to be like to 4 games. I want to give a broader sense of things. We'll try to. But yeah, I don't know. I think there's many ways, because, you know, there could be well, he didn't actually die. There could be the temporal thing, couldn't that involved? We've already seen in Camillia's quest that there is deviating timelines. Whether, I don't know where they're going to work it, you know, in their universe. Could a timeline be knitted in, or somebody be brought over from a parallel dimension or something like? I feel like they could learn, because the way they've created stuff in this game, like we were talking about it yesterday, weren't we? Like things like the Sanhua and stuff, and the dreamscape stuff. There's so many potential ways to like add stuff into the game that it's kind of infinite in a sense. You know what I mean? You know, like it's so many different ways to introduce characters, bring people back from the dead. Explain away death, which I know sometimes can be annoying if it's done badly, because there is something good about death, but not like that, but like in terms of like, you know, characters that you've grown attached to, but it doesn't really hit so hard when you've just never met a character, does it? New Geshu frame incoming. I want to get a resonance skill up a little bit, man. Let's get that maxed out, because that's a big bomb damage, isn't it? That really. Is that need? You need 2 more. I'm gonna need more actually. No, I can imagine at the moment. Yeah, I feel like Geshu's going to be part of the game in some way. I can't see how he's not going to be. Like, the dude was mentioned too heavily in 1.0. We've seen, like, videos of him in terms of, like, trailers. I just feel like it has to happen, you know? Later down the line, people are hyped about him. He's going to pop up. The crowd's going to go wild kind of situation.
Understood.
I feel like it's going to happen.
I am here to serve your will.
Whether it'll be an explanation that everybody enjoys, that's a different question, isn't it? But I think it's going to happen.
Would you like a fun game between the 2 of us?
It's just, you know, how they go about it, isn't it, really? Now, maybe we get sucked into some sort of temporal thing later on in the game, or Somnoir, or Pocket Universe, whatever you want to call it. And we end up just meeting the dude there, and it's like this sort of like, I don't know, you know, like a Captain America scene in, was it Endgame or Infinity War? You know, when one of the children of Thanos throws the spear, and dude just catches it in the shadow and walks out kind of thing, like a moment like that. I thought that'd be kind of cool. Tropey? Would it be cool?
Understood. I am here to Would you like a fun game between the two of us?
You know, you're getting overwhelmed and bro just steps out the shadows and starts mashing shit up with his big sword. Or, I don't know, maybe he's like he's a naughty boy and he starts kicking the shit out here. You know?
Understood. I am here
to
to serve your will.
I should try to smile more, you say? Like this?
We need to go fight the Scary Boy, don't we? We won't do that today though, because we've burnt through a couple of solvents. We'll do that tomorrow. What if he's just a bad boy? Been a very naughty boy. He's not coming out. He's not the Messiah. He's been a very naughty boy. Do you have any idea about the PS5 version of Wuthering Waves release? I don't know. We know they're working on it, but I guess he's as good as Mar Mohammed, if I'm honest. Be a great way to reintroduce him into the story. Yeah, it would be cool. It would be cool. Like, even though I'm not wholly hyped on him, I'm all up for those moments. They're tropey, I get it, but the problem is sometimes people act like tropes can't be still fun. You know, that moment where a character that we either think's dead or's gone away for a long time has their, you know, the return cue music, and it's all like, oh, yo, you're about to get your ass kicked now, bro. You know what I mean?
Understood.
That's what I was thinking. Potentially, you know, I don't know if Kuro are going to attend. You know, if they do and they go up on stage and then they drop a bomb like, thanks for the award, really appreciate all the support. By the way, considering we've won, we've dropped a 5-star selector. Oh, PlayStation launches, blah, 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 blah. You know what I mean? I feel like that'd be an insane move from them, you know? Big, bold move. Get people talking as well, wouldn't he? I feel like there'd be a lot of people who'd be like, oh, what's this game then? Actually, let me watch that. Oh, let me go see some gameplay on this Wuthering Waves game. It's coming to PlayStation. It's going to be free. Oh, I'm interested. It's especially if they're, you know, mention about it less of the gacha, because that turns people off, and more of the RPG, and people see the combat. I think there'll be people on PlayStation, especially, you know, your people who enjoy things like, you know, fucking anything that's got like a good action combat. I think will gravitate towards Wua, in my opinion. Do you watch ZZZ Leaks? I haven't for a while, actually. You know that Legion Wua? He's got another channel into where he hosts. That dude just leaks the shit out of everything. But bro's been going hard on the Wuthering Waves leaks again, because he seemed like he backed off like a lot of people did. Where they were like, whoa, hey, yo, look, man, I don't want no smoke. And they kind of started doing the update videos where they was kind of talking about leaks a little bit, but it was an update. He's just gone full blown back into the leaks again now. He's like, fuck it, mask off. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, something like that would have to be kind of cool, Neo. Like, you know, like, almost, I guess, like destroying something, like, you know, to get the components out of it. Yeah, man. They do all this and people still hate. It's like you don't do shit and a teacher accuses you for no reason. Legion's gonna get it. I'm surprised, like, that they haven't put out, like, DMCA takedowns on certain channels after they said what they was going to do. I guess maybe they don't see YouTube channels as a part of the problem, unless they're just taking their time gathering evidence. You know, they're just letting them upload, record that, stack the evidence. You know. All right, let's get this fucking sword. All these start chipping away at it. Like, I think we're around about halfway to pity, I think. Where we at? Well, nearly halfway. 6 more pulls to be halfway, yeah. So we ain't getting these things, so I always have to go fucking on pity. Fucking game hates me. Can never get a weapon, just like, hey, there you go. Above love and hate Space Vagina. Yeah, I was going to say, I've seen some of the posts from Step Leaker with some of the characters that they've been showing the images of. Oh, I thought it was going to turn then. Thinking, what if Kuro has a soft spot for Legion? It might be their secret marketing tactic. Who knows? Just saying. Because I feel like my only thought is, end of the day, Kuro got to do what they got to do. Whatever they want to do, they want to do. You know, if they see it's worth it, whatever. I've said I wouldn't react to any more stuff like that now, until Kuro decide that, hey, whatever, it don't bother us anymore, then I won't. But I feel like, I get it, they want to go after the source. I understand that. And if they can plug the source, they plug everything else, don't they? But I just feel like, if they don't do that, not trying to snitch, I'm just saying, if they don't go after those sort of channels, another one's just going to pop up every day, because there's going to be somebody who's going to be like, oh, that's how I get views then, you know. And I'm not hating the player. I'm not hating the player. You know, if that's what you want to do it. I'm not one of those people where I look at somebody who's posting leaks and I'm like, prick, you know, and hating on it, because it is what it is. End of the day. There's an audience for it, and I'm one of them people that I'm like that free market capitalist. I think if there's an audience and you can sell a product, sell the product, man. As long as you ain't hurting nobody. And if Kuro don't see that it's hurting them enough to take down the videos, which they can do, you know, it's got nothing to do where they're located in the world. They could easily reach out to YouTube and use the tools within YouTube to get the stuff took down. They're just obviously not choosing to. And it's got to be coming up on the radar. You know, because if people like Saint are coming up on the radar to win competitions, and I know that sort of stuff where people have applied, but I still feel like those kind of people are coming up on the radar as well. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Like, for me, I was always like, video's a video, you know, you got to click on it. But then I'm like, well, actually, though, the title, you use the title to pull people in, so people see the title, they see the thumbnail, so they're kind of getting spoiled if they don't want to. And there is people who really don't want to. Now, if you're doing story stuff, that's some scumbaggery shit, that's diabolical. But, like, you know, people don't want to get spoiled on other stuff as well. So, like, I suppose, you know, being on YouTube and Twitter, it's not great, really, you know. You just got to look at it like that, like, you know, if it's in Discord or it's in a specific Reddit, you know, then you've got to go there. I mean, you know what I mean? You know, it's like going to a swingers party and moaning that somebody touched your bum. It's like, what did you fucking expect, bro? Now, if you're walking down the street and it happens, different thing. That's sexual assault. In the legal realm, it's called building it. They could be doing that, couldn't they? They could be doing it to, like, make sure, or potentially, well, they could, because I've heard some people say, well, unless they're showing off gameplay, Kuro can't really, but they can. Even if you're not showing off new leaked images, Kuro could just be like, right, this person's leaking, we don't like what they're doing, but what we'll do is we'll take down the content on just on a copyright claim, you know, from the fact that they're using our game, because they have the right to do that. It's just whether they'll want to do that, because I guess it kind of sets a bad precedent in a way, because then there'd be the worry from some people, be like, oh, if they don't like what you're saying, maybe they'll do that in the future. So I can understand them maybe not wanting to pull that trigger particularly, and they're probably more hoping, just share an image, bro, just share a fucking video from the beta, just do it and we've got you. I feel like that's maybe what they're waiting on. I don't know what they're doing. It's all conjecture, really, isn't it? They could be sitting there smoking cigars, laughing at us, going, they bought it. It's just leaking it anyway. You know what I mean? We put that post out just to, you know, create a scramble. I don't think these are as bad as community leaks, but yeah, they should be contained on a private site where it's not pushed by algorithms. Yeah, that's the thing, it's the algorithms. And like you say, I made that video after the fact when they said that they don't want this shit. I was like, you know what, man? Elephant in the room. I gotta talk about it. I reacted to leaks. I've reacted to Woo's videos before Legions. I've reacted to some of the Wuthering Wives or what the fucking hell that AI channel is. Some other people, I think. I even reacted to some of the stuff that was shared in the Reddit, which was probably more egregious. But you know, I was like, you know what? I took that video down. Well, I privated it. Because Wuthering Wave says, you know, we don't want this, and I'm like, okay, you know, I respect the devs, man. I won't do it, even though, you know, there's easy views there. There is, because the leaked videos always get a couple of thousand views, or isn't worth it. And not because I'm like, oh, I'm gonna get in trouble. It's just because I respect the developers. And I think for a game that I enjoy, I want to respect the devs. Respect the devs. Just gotta do this. Just gotta do more. Just gotta do more. With Lumi, with Yoo-Hoo, with Shorekeeper. Shall I do I'll just do Shorekeeper on the easiest difficulty, because that might be kind of hard doing it with Shorekeeper, yeah. And then we'll do the rest of the difficulties. Now to keep everything on an offline server and make the devs and testers sign an indemnity clause so they can sue them if leaks occur. Yeah, I think it's hard, innit? Because, like, you want to get the test out to as many people as possible. Because, like, you know, when it's out in the wild, you find things that you don't necessarily find from internal testing, do you? And smaller testing. So, yeah, I agree with this person, though. These, what do you think here? Get rid of the image of your character here on the left, because why is it there? Who cares? Oh, shit, I forgot who I'm playing. You know? And just make these vertical boxes the shape of cards. And boom, you've got all the text in one spot, ain't you? Because it is kind of annoying, this, isn't it? You know, it's like, I ain't fucking reading all that, man. I'll look at the first sentence and I'll be like, does that sound good? Yeah, whatever. You know what I mean? What is that? Casting Resonance Liberation and Loop now directly generating in a stellar realm. It's like, reading's hard enough as it is. Whatever. I ain't gonna worry about it anyway. We're just gonna bash. Bro. Cheeked up. Cheeked up. I don't have to go with the... Let's go with the... I don't have to go with the bell. Yeah, let's go with the bell, I think. I think I could probably do with a bit of offensive though with her, couldn't I?
At your disposal.
You know, because I've got a built for healing as well. Is he gonna be a bitch? This is going to be painful. You were saying then I completely forgot why I was in the RN first, right? I was supposed to be doing something here. Yeah.
At your disposal. Loading. Astral modulation.
Rectify. Need. Get the buff sport. I could do some of the other
At your disposal. War with time. Loaded. Wearing out. Diminish.
I love this environment in the IR, man. I don't know where it is it's supposed to be a reflection of in the game, but like I'm here for it.
Graft you knew. Perish. Stay calm.
On your knees.
At your disposal.
Hey, let's go to beats. Hey, man, welcome to the stream.
Astral modulation. Iron graft you knew. Yay? Rectify. Perish. Okay.
I love that animation, like she's swimming. Damage on the actually we could have actually come in there echo skill, to be fair. Wrapping the turtle shield. So they should be laid out like that, shouldn't they? The other ones. Ah, don't worry about it, dude. I don't think most of us are, yeah. If you destroy those floaty toys, you get the dream fragments. What was that? Oh, what? I know what you mean, actually. Have I missed something? Have I missed something? Oh, really? Oh, shit, I didn't know that. So this should definitely be vertical, shouldn't it? tank this bitch out. I didn't know that. I'll just get the 3 glacial. Just get the grapple as well, fucking. Would help as well, because I'm broke.
At your disposal. Reloading. Iron graft you knew.
Astral modulation.
The feeling of pain.
You're that.
Terminate. Loading. In war with time.
Out of here. I hate this prick, he's abusive. Yeah, dude, he's level 6 hologram's just a pain in the arse, man. Dude just starts an orbital bombardment. It's so fucking autistic, man. Only full HP attack damage dealt and crit. Yeah, might as well, don't we? Spend a lot of time at full HP. Like a retrograde Gingino.
Astral modulation.
Wait, kitty. I'm gonna consider energy region greatly increased after resonant skill hits a target. Really could do with those fuck. Crit damage increase according to the amount of resonance. Yeah, might as well. Might as well. Yeah, we're only at the low level anyway, though. Yeah, we're sure keeping up, baby. What's going on, Danica? Welcome to the stream as well. Box is tanking me?
At your disposal. Loading. In war with time.
I hate these things, actually. They're like my kryptonite in this game.
Loading.
Give me the damage. Give me the damage.
At your disposal.
Hi, big boy.
Loading. Astral modulation. Terminate. Worry not.
How long is saying that makes? Light crushers can bite me. I don't want to. It's like, you know, the bears sometimes. Obviously, they're not hard. Like, the same with the light crushers, you know, they're like, I'm not saying they're hard. They're just, I don't know, man. They just always catch me out. Same with the bears. I always get caught out by the aggro with the bears. It's like, chill out, bro. Fucking hell. You've had your attack now. Relax. Especially when there's a couple of them. All that for 15 asteroid, we lost him. Actually kind of fun using the short keeper though. That's not very responsive. Can't hit it while I'm there. Yeah, I can't remember when I made the bear now. I think I cheesed it a little bit. Like, I think, oh man, is it going back a bit? This was, it's been ages now. I think I got dropped twice. I managed to get revived, and I was just fucking. Verena carried me through that when I first fought him. Well, first time I fought him, I got like one tap pretty much. But after I realised how much of a threat he was when he was a low level. Big gains, boys, big gains. Big gains. Hey, can you... Are they what's it ones at the minute? They're not, are they? So what we... Or are they on the higher level ones? Or are we just waiting on a... Is it not no character, no access kind of one? So I don't know you. Oh my god, I'm broke. I'm fucking broke. Am I doing for 89 and 67? I could do with some, really, couldn't I? What? Why does the gourd look like what's the fucking wannabe R2D2 in the newest Star Wars films? It looks like that thing, doesn't he? What is he? B2B bot fucking whatever it's called. I don't know why that just always makes me think of that, you know. Camilla stole everything from you too, yeah. Yep. I is a broke bitch. You know what? While I'm here, let me just quickly spam my food because I need to ingest 10 foods. I ain't eating that though. Yeah. All right.
Understood.
Let's have a look. Maybe start building some echoes for your girl. What's everyone's go-to for on Sanhua? Go back in a minute. I'm just gonna make myself a cup of tea quickly. Use Bella on Sanhua, I'll use Heron now. Sanhua is undercover CIA. Oh, actually, do you know what I want to quickly watch while I'm waiting for the kettle to boil? Just had to filter some water as well. I just want to watch the global launch season 1 official trailer for Sanhua, because we played this game in a test. I don't know if the game's out yet. I'm not too sure. It's kind of fun though, man. You know, gacha, third-person shooter, which I'll probably stream some more of, actually, to be fair. But let's have a look then. Sanhua Global Launch Season 1 official trailer. Let's have a look on, shall we? It's kind of fun, man. It's alright little game, actually. It's ripped some shit straight out of Overwatch, even like the map design, though. Not gonna lie. These mechanics are cool, though. That's cool. Oh, Shorekeeper. Nice defo Shorekeeper, man. The main expansion. I like anything with a bomb plant mode. What the fuck? That's new. What I see that one I played in. kind of an epic trailer, actually. When's it out then? Is it out now? Because it launched season 1. Oh shit, it's out. Alright, yeah, we might have to play some of this. Oh. Bit of Wings of Redemption getting mad.
7 times 12.
What? 10 times 12? 132?
He said 7 times 12. 120.
It's funny because Wings is always asking people what's 6 times 12 and what a predicate is because he thinks it means he's cleverer than the person he's talking to. Somebody hit him with the fucking 7 times table. Yeah, it's actually kind of fun. It's like, the way I describe it, it's got some modes, it's got straight up TDM. It's got like some modes that are like a Valorant, Siege, Search and Destroy kind of mode. And then it's got a mode that's basically, what's it mode? What's it fucking called? You know, shit man, I forgot what the fucking mode's called now. You know, when you follow the, oh, what's the mode called now? Shit, bro. It was like, basically Overwatch. I forgot what the fucking mode's called, man. I swear, I've got dementia, I have. Yeah, it's kind of fun. It's kind of fun. It's got a skin gacha as well, weapon skin and character skin. So, like, there's no, I don't think there's any, well, at least from what I saw, there's no character gacha. Because obviously being PvP, if there was character gacha, it'd kind of suck with potentially power creep and stuff. But it's all skin gacha. And the skins are actually quite nice as well. It's like, it's took a lot of stuff. It's like got Valorant in there, even in just the way the UI is some parts. It's definitely got like that Call of Duty third person type mode. It has like a mix with like PUBG and COD, and it's got like the way the skins are lined up. It feels like Apex, the way you unlock your skins there and the way they're set up on screen. And then it's like the one map, I forgot what the map was now in Overwatch, but it literally is a rip off of the map. It was exactly the same. Just like, you know, obviously the assets within the map look different, but it was the same layout, the same door, the same bottlenecks, the same end spawn, all the same. Payload, that's the fucking mode. Jeez, bro, couldn't remember. Let me cook her a bit too milky. Bro, it's one of my vices, man. I love watching Wings of Redemption troll videos, detractor videos, if you will.
Understood. I am here
brilliant.
to serve
Alright, so
your will.
you were saying
I should try to
burb
smile
or
more, you say.
turtle.
Like this?
Should we go with Rage, shall we? What have I got at the mini? It's got straight attack, you know. Because obviously I'm just straight going for energy regen. I don't give a fuck about the stats really, if I'm honest. I want to outfield as quick as possible. But, oh, that's already been built a little bit, hasn't it? Oh shit, I just realised I got 2 healing bonuses. Oh, I might have to build them. Right then, wish me luck. Wish me fucking luck. We're going to try and just concentrate on the forecast. Save wasting too many mats. Right, energy regen, baby. Come on. See, like, with this at the minute, it's like, it's going to be a pain because it's like, it's not really a write-off until I don't get energy regen because I don't care about all the other stats. It's just energy regen. So it's like, not like, oh, this is bricked, you know? It's like, oh, might as well see if I get regen. And then it's, next thing you know, I'm fucking level 20 and I got fuck all. Okay, alright, alright. Alright then, that's alright, that's alright. Come on, back to back me. Fuck, I'll take crit rate though. Fucking defense has always got to be in there, innit? Always got to be in there, bro. Like, piss off, man. Hate it. Always got to be in there. Oh, I didn't even do this one up fully. Alright, so what we got? We got energy regen as a main stat on 2 of them. And then we got energy regen and energy regen. So we got energy regen on four of them, really. So we need to mirror that to better it, don't we? Can you get more than 1 type of substat per echo? What do you mean? Do you mean like 2 defenses? Is that what you mean? Yeah, yeah, dude, fucking not percentage, flat. I've never got an energy regen, but things like fucking defense, yeah. Oh, what do you mean as a main stats? If you mean as a main stats, then no. Yeah, it's one's flat, one's percentage. Yeah, yeah. But you can't get it twice. This happened to me the other night, man. Fucking two. I was building up back to back 2 defenses. Like, you know what? Fuck this game. It's a good job I was getting my my challenge done for my 50 tunes. But if you're talking main stats now. This is what I said, you know, when I was talking about it'd be kind of cool in some of the stuff that I was talking about in terms of my Echo video. That, like, imagine being able to replace one of the stats. You know? Your secondary stat, like. So you could double energy regen as main stats kind of thing on shinies. I literally just got HP flat and HP percent. The game trolls, man, hard. It's always when you don't want it as well, you know what I mean? You always get them godlike fucking echoes, and it's like, yeah, it would have worked if it was on the character I needed. Alright, I'll take that though. You know, resonance lib damage, attack, whatever. Crit rate's all good, I guess. Defense, whatever. We're here for the energy regen, so I'll take that. There's no flat energy regen. Oh, is there not? By the way, my Sanhua has attack percentage glacial and always has her ult up. She's using Emerald Genesis Soul. Yeah, I might actually build her like another way at some point, but at the minute, I just want her straight on field and just getting off. I just want her on and off as fast as possible. Oh yeah, I forgot. I've already got my fucking 2 moonlit clouds, you know? Sweet. Okay. All right, let's slap that one on then, I guess. We need to get the what's something, don't we? Substats don't matter on these ones because we've got the energy regen as a main stat. Mother units are right around 23k HP. Jesus Christ. I don't know what my average is, but I know that fucking high.
The battlefield
18,
is
16,
Understood.
43,
I'm here.
15,
the experiment
13, 17,
No rush.
Hopefully, we'll make new
23.
findings.
Yeah,
Let
like
me
my
be
average
there
is probably
for
like that,
everyone.
like between 14
As
to
we head
18.
toward our
And then
shared
obviously
future, leave
the ones I've built into
Hopefully,
HP
we'll
a little
make
bit
it.
more.
The battlefield is dynamic.
Understood.
I think
I am here
shorekeepers
to serve your will.
highest.
Why hesitate if
Oh,
you know what you want?
YG built though, so.
Understood. I am here to serve your will.
Yeah, I need to get her energy regen up a little bit though. Could do with a little tweak with that when I get it to 250. Oh, it's not terrible. I didn't realise my shorekeepers was at that, if I'm honest. I thought it was a good... I thought it was about 15k less, if I'm honest. Or maybe not 15, but maybe about 8, 9. I thought I was in the 30s. Didn't realise, but you know, you need it, don't you? Because you're scaling off your HP. Yeah.
The battlefield is
I think
dynamic.
outside
May I
of
pray
my
for anything specific for you?
Plan with
May I
my
pray
HP
for anything
scaling,
The
I
experiment.
think
May I pray for anything
Jinsey,
specific
maybe?
for you? It would be my honor.
No rush. The
And
impatient
Yinlin's
ones will fall
quite high
right
as well.
into our lap. Let me be
Bearing
there
in
for
mind though,
everyone.
these are all
I'll
not
do my best.
I see
built
my
low,
way
you know what I
clear.
mean?
Make this
I
one.
My
should
crit
try to
rate's
smile
abysmal
more,
on
you
pretty much
say.
everybody, if I'm honest.
Like this?
See, we got we've got our energy regen up though now. I think we're at 167 before we just switched, so we've got a nice chunk of energy regen. Look ourselves up over 200 now. That's good. Alright. Okay, we want to work on these two now, don't we? Get that, get that, what's it? Agile skill increases the attack of the next resonator. We're just feeding Camilla. That's all she's here for. Oh, this is Robert. Yeah, I think my highest, obviously, it's Shorekeeper. And then I think, what was it, 19, 19.8? 19.7 for Yinlin. Right then, okay. Let's work on these then, shall we? And stats really do not matter, but I'm going to go with attack. Right, come on. Give me energy regen. That's what we're here for. Energy regen. Nothing else matters. Nothing else matters. So like I say, though, because we're specifically going for energy regen, it's like... it's worse, in a sense. Because, like, they're going to be duds until the last one. Well, they're going to be useful until the last roll, really. You know, if we were, like, specifically trying, I don't know, well, get, like, basic attack or crit, you know, like, by the third one, you could be like, oh, this is no good because I needed crit and I needed crit rate and I needed basic, but I literally just need that one. So it's like, I don't know, it's bricked until it's bricked. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, let's get this one leveled up then. Getting quite lucky today, boys. That's not terrible either, you know. Double HP attack, raises liberation, damage bonus. They don't really matter anyway. We're only after energy regen, so that's good. That's good. Equip that bad boy. What else she got for me then? No, I'm feeling lucky on you. I'm feeling lucky on you, Whiff Waff. You're gonna be good to me. You're gonna energy regen me right off the bat, ain't you? That's what you're gonna do. That's what you're gonna do. You're gonna be nice. Right, you're not gonna be that nice. You're gonna do it this time though, ain't you? That's what you're gonna do. Okay. No. No, it's gonna happen now. Fuck yeah. See, manifestation, boys. Manifestation. Making it happen. Nice bit of crit damage as well. Take that. Any extra little bit of a crit is always good. While she's on field, the short time she's on field, it's good to be able to at least put a bit of damage out as well, especially on harder content. Alright, cool. Need to get this one leveled, or yeah, let's just get this one leveled up now then, I guess. We definitely need to be farming some Echo XP, that's for sure. Crit damage. Double defense. Let's go. Just what you want. To be fair though, I don't mind a little bit of defense because I don't care about her other stats actually, but a bit of defense is not too bad on her. She can be exposed sometimes, can't she? Especially when you're trying to get that heavy on. Right, where's she at now with regen? 212. That only took us up to 212, bro. Really? I thought we'd be at least 230, if I'm honest. We could obviously get better on our substat energy regen, but it's not terrible at the moment. Yeah, I know. I just find myself, you know, she's just like, I won't say she's unsafe, but just like, you know, I don't mind having that bit of defense because
Understood. I am here to serve
take your eye
will.
off the ball a split second just to get it when you've got the skill up and you've got like the little what's it to hit. It's just nice sometimes, just in case you do get caught. What's it doing? Very sure.
I should try to smile more, you say?
Should we get her leveled up a little bit, shall we? What do we need? Alright. Let's get him. Yeah, I found that out pretty as soon as, because like I wasn't sure how to use her at all when I first jumped on her, because I ain't used her. And I found that out pretty quickly, because I was like, I am getting fucking hit here, because I was doing that. And then I figured that out. I was like, oh, okay. This is going to run around like an headless chicken when I'm trying to do it.
At your disposal.
Good. Look at that.
The wind rises.
So, good. Yeah, really, I don't, like, I've got a, obviously, a HP is really high, because I wanted it to heal really well, but, like, that's, like, Shorekeeper for me, his role really is literally just to, get that Stellar Realm up. Get her switched out, get the Outer Stellar Realm on the go, and then just, like, you know, start using that 40%, 40% attack buff and the crit increase. So with her C2, man, it is pretty clutch.
Understood. I am here to serve your will.
I should try to smile more, you say? Now, I am confident to not let you get harmed in the slightest.
Oh, mate. Shit. Probably wait till tomorrow to do that because I don't really want to use any more solvents today. Let's get some flash while we're at it, shall we? May as well, we're here. Right, seeing the electric boogaloo over there. Yeah, I'm really hoping Girls Frontline 2 is going to be good. And I hope the combat's going to be engaging enough to keep me, you know, keep me interested. I feel like I could enjoy Girls Frontline 2, like maybe like a Friday evening, you know, we're just relaxing, chilling out, maybe have a couple of bottles of beer while we stream, hang out, just have a laugh, you know, play the game, react to some stuff, and just clear some content. Like, if I really like, I could see myself maybe being a super light spender. Like, I'm a light spender in this, but like a super light spender, maybe just buying the pass or something, maybe. Whatever pass it's got. Not actually like spending on a banner. Just some ads. We'll have to see anyway, though. You know, I might get on him and like, yeah, it's not really that great. So I'm still need to get ready to do his Sword of Convalaria. So I played it on mobile, but I can't enjoy games on mobile, man. That's part. The only game I seem to be able to be playing on a sort of semi-regular basis at the minute and have fun is Pokemon TCG. That's literally it. And I think I'm going to download that on PC as well.
Understood. I am here to serve your will.
Wait a minute. Dude, I always scroll past the man.
I should try to smile more, you say? Like this?
Number 5, yeah. No more for me.
Understood. I am here to serve.
I should try to smile more, you say? Like this?
Yeah, like that. We pop to the pharmacy and see if there's any we can get from there. I don't think there is. Pixel's going to be the one vault that makes it. Right?
The wind rises.
Double cross the Wooer community.
Greetings. Shifang Pharmacy here. Hello.
Make a video. I'm the reason why you didn't get a 5-star.
I might be able to make it taste good.
Hello.
Be sure to pay close attention to the
I seen Fox have been playing the JJK game. Is it any good? So I was kind of, I'm not usually one to judge visuals because I like different art styles. I do. I'm into like you know, 16-bit type pixel art games as well. There's just something about the visuals, man. It just made me think of like Flash games. Done the spending, got the collectibles. Yeah, so what we need to do on the weekly is get consumer. We can do that tomorrow. I can do that tomorrow. Should we go farm some echoes? Oh, dude, you know that's gonna get people so pissed. I might do it though. Yeah, I must admit, man, the Wii community can be super sensitive though, to be fair. I know all gaming communities can be, and it's not the general community, it's definitely not. There really is that kind of part to the community where it's like, you know, like that you'll be like, you know, I like pancakes. I think I prefer pancakes, and somebody will be like, you know, what, so you don't like fucking waffles? It's like, well, I didn't say that, you know? I never said that.
You're wide open. Right. Tell truth from the side.
You enjoying JJK? It's very basic turn-based. I played dozens of those type of games.
Stay sharp.
Yeah, I like some turn-based action sometimes, man. I don't know, there's just something about the visuals. Like, I really did think of like Flash-type games. Which is to say, aesthetic and art style really doesn't mean shit about the game.
Oh, stars, heed my calling.
Switches it.
Onwards. Lend me strength.
Ready for battle. Fear no more.
Right. It's like I've made like a few videos talking about some of my critiques in, and obviously I know these are different people, so it's not really a reflection. But like the videos I'll make talking about my critiques in the story, and then people come up with all these things. Like I remember talking about that I was worried about potential glazing with Camellia, and the amount of comments, oh, you don't get it, it's different, man, it ain't the same, it's totally different situation. And then I made that video talking about it. I thought the Camellia quest was alright, and then it's like the comments are opposite, like, it's like, actually, I don't think it was that great, you know, the glazing and stuff, and I'm like, I don't know the different people, so he don't really, like I say, reflect it, but it just makes me chuckle. Yeah, people are weird
Pleasure
sometimes.
me with more power.
Please don't stay too far away from me.
I just need to get her to level 90 now. Maybe try, you know,
War with time.
get some better energy regen percentages on a couple of those one cost echoes.
Stay behind me, like frigid death.
So she should be in a good position. We just need to sort Cammy's traits out and get a sword then. Yeah. People like to be contrarians, don't they? You know what though, guys, on that note, I am gonna have to call it, man. It is R4. I'm gonna get Rosie from work, and even though most of the snow's gone now, considering it snowed heavy this morning, everybody's gonna be out early to get home and pick people up and stuff, so the roads are probably gonna be manic. So yeah, I don't know if I'll be live again later. I might try and get on again tonight, we'll see. But yeah, guys, if I don't see you later, I'll be back tomorrow. Probably going to continue on with some more Wuthering Waves tomorrow, but I do want to do some solo leveling Arise this week. Might come back later and do some solo leveling Arise for a little bit. But yeah, guys, appreciate you, man. And you, dude, appreciate you stopping by. It's been a pleasure. Everybody else, thank you very much for hanging out, guys. If I don't see you later, have an amazing rest of your day. Stay safe, all that good stuff. If you haven't already and you're watching on YouTube, drop a like on the video. Check the video out I made earlier. Give you some watch time. It's appreciated. And yeah, if I don't see you later, new video will be up tomorrow as always. And I'll be live as usual. So yeah, I'll catch you later. Ta-ra.